We're live, day 2 of this goal-setting masterclass. Thank you for showing up for yourself today, whether you're in the live stream or you're watching the replay or you've been watching all 7 days, 7 parts. And either way, welcome. So we're going to do quick recap as we step into day 2. So day 1 was all about talking about the entrepreneur who solved problems and evolved daily, mass on us first, then everybody else. And at our company, YSuperstars, we want to shout on top of the buildings who determines that definition. You do. Just the same way that we put the mask on us tightly secure first, then our children. So if you're sending your child to watch this goal setting, I hope you are right next to your children. So our day 1, we talked about the difference, a dream and a goal, and its dreams are written down. And so we want to make sure, because we know the difference between the first draft and the second draft. We talked about MLK, Martin Luther King. So if you're a dreamer, what's your dream? His was, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up to live out to its creed, right? What was that? We hold these truths to be self-evident that every man are all created equal. And I have a dream that 4 little girls or children will one day live in the nation where we will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. What is your dream? My dream, how about take out 4 little children, put my children, take out nation, put in my home. What is your dream? We're going beyond activating our SMART goals. Okay, so what is your dream, my friend? Welcome, day 2. Again, what we see is a powerful speech. What about the time it took for this potent, powerful speech? He edited, crafted, and then that's what we're doing today. Same thing with the poem. Again, we see the big things because only 3% of people are writing down their goals. And we looked at that and earning 10 times more. And we looked at the Harvard study. I hope you Googled it from yesterday and found out for yourself. We did talk about how I've been doing this for some of my students. I've been a youth developer for over 22 years. And only in the last 2 years, I've been focusing on the mindset of the entrepreneur because we can have a lot of knowledge and we get stuck and we procrastinate, and no one's teaching how to goal set in school nor college. And this is the framework from the Enlifted method, which I'm part of, and that's how we're going beyond our SMART goals, and we are just at the surface of the iceberg today, this morning, and also today we're getting even more clear. We started talking about, again, SMART from specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. We started taking a look at the specific part, and we went by adding 2 magic or answering 3 questions, really. And that is, who wants this? And we put the magic word you do, instead of like lose weight, get out of that, right? I want to. Right? What's the name? What do you want? Okay. I want to lose weight from my belly. We're getting specific, right? And then we went into why do you want it? Why do you want to lose weight? And this is we're going to create more space for you, because I did leave off as to put in why and then put in because. So let's go there. And let's make that bigger, make me a little smaller. Okay, so it is, I want because, right? We're going, a lot of times, I know for me, like I have said, I don't know how many times, lose weight. Why? Why do I want to lose weight? Just recently, I was shared a picture of me in, I want to say it was middle school. I thought I was fat, Like, why? Because I was comparing myself to my other friends. And I'm looking at this picture and I'm like, I, I was pretty good. What was I thinking, right? Mindset. That's what we're here. Mindset. And a way to get deeper into that is by starting asking why. Because, right, I don't want to be judged. Maybe as you are going deeper, it's more about what mom is saying, right? Or what your tia is saying. That's auntie for those who don't speak Spanish, right? We grow up with a lot of pressure. And then keep going why until you get to you, because until we get here, because I'm sorry, it wasn't last week, yesterday's class, we talked about my student who's a junior, who like nailed it right in a better lifestyle. Maybe it could be that she's looking at a very busy parent and she doesn't want that. Negation acknowledged. She's like, no, lifestyle it's where I want to be, right? Not the making all the money and the career and the titles. So because why do we want the title? Why do we want the career? Why do we want more money? So let's take some time right now. I'm gonna shush it for a second. And if you did do that, put it in the comments. If you're live with me, I'm gonna go at your pace, Mister. Because if you did that and you want to go to the next step, I get right into it. If you're watching the replay, pause me right now to go deep into it, right? The question being here, why? And I forget if it's from a book or from a talk about like go as deep as like 21 whys. Okay, I want it because it's why, and why do you want to release, and what does freedom mean to you, right? And then start asking that by going in deeper. If you're watching in live, tell me, did you do the exercise? Did you do your homework? Your practice, right? Repetition is the mother of learning. Have you ever talked yourself out of something? And I know when I ask that in a room, tons of hands go up. What about talking yourself into something, right? You're taking that time, even by showing up. All right. Can you guys, those who are live, can you hear the music? I'm trying to play some music as you write. And again, I know one of my first workshops about 2-3 years ago, my friend goes, Patty, I hate music while I'm writing. Okay, so mute me, okay? So if you actually hate music, just mute me. I'm gonna like give 1 minute till we get to our whys. And those who like to hear my voice as you're writing, you can unmute me. Okay. If you're unpausing me, if you're live with me and you're still here, you can let me know you need more time. If you're watching a replay, pause and or fast forward. So we're getting to the why. And I know that, my computer froze. Does that mean I shall give you more time as you are writing that? The reason why we're doing that, a lot of times, even when we talk through problems, like a lot of times we're so up here, like, right? Like, yeah, like going 100 miles per hour, like I do most of the time. So today I was watching replay. It's like, oh, Patty, you get to slow it down even more tomorrow. We're going beyond this information, especially on SMART goals. It's everywhere in the internet. These are being taught like in Harvard, right? We're gonna like go beyond this. And as you're writing, and as I'm actually gonna take this out, if you are done writing, let's take a look. Let's put me, how do I take myself out of here? Boom, like that. Okay. Specific by adding you won what? Making it measurable by adding by when. I use December 16th for those who don't know. It's my birthday. Not that you care. Put a date. Put it in a calendar. How do you make that attainable? And again, I don't know how much the iPhone 13 is, but let's say it's $800. I want to save $800 for my phone. Okay. Which one it's more realistic? Telling yourself you got to save 800, or you could save $100 a month until you get there, right? How can you break that down so it's attainable? I want to lose 30 pounds in 1 week. Okay, which one's more attainable? I want to release some weight from my waist. 2 inches per week. Which one's more attainable, right? The 2 inches are like 30 pounds, very vague and big. Okay, but I hope as you have gone down on the why, right? Because even money, debt, recently helping someone with their debt, creating a budget, it's not the answer for all of it, my friends, right? Budget is, I'm gonna put it nice and big in here. Budgeting rather, it's a way that it exposes how you manage it. So it really comes back to you and how and why we make certain decisions, because a budget will expose that as you budget monthly. This is not a financial class, this is a goal setting. But yeah, so we are slowing it down, and I am going to make this big because the target, it's getting very clear. So we're only at the top, and we're going to add a magic word towards the end. Target is right there, the iceberg. We're at the top. We still get to go deeper. And again, we're at, like, even that powerful question, why? Keep going deeper. So we get to a plan and identity. So we're going to stay on the target really quick. Please tag me on this, drafted and crafted goals. Where is the slide? Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to get volunteers, but one of the things that I want us to get much clear with our goals as I go through my slides until I get there. Hey, there we go. That's the breakdown of $100 versus the 800. Okay. The breakdown is this. Okay. Most people will say, and you tag in what you want. I will XYZ by such and such day. Take out will. Today's magic word on getting even more clear with your target is take out will, or some of you maybe soft talk acknowledge, put in I should, or I have to, or I need to. Whatever if you use should, need, have to, switch that to get to whatever your goal is. And again, I'm using a very like a monetary goal in here, very top, very super surfacey, because I just mentioned it ain't about money, right? It goes deeper than that. So as you are into your why, all we are adding in here, we are switching this pressure language of wills and shoulds and have tos and needs to get to. What is the difference? We got 1.5 minutes left of this exercise. And this is where this is the repetition of the mother of learning, right? This is where you're going to get to. When you say it so often, it rolls out of your tongue, my friends. I, for a very long time, was the should and have to chick. I mean, talk about the pressure. Okay, how many of you are like the older child out there, right? That responsibility. How does it feel when you take out will, shoulds, and have tos and put in get to? And this is where we're going to end today at that top. That top is going to be, a get to. I get to be more calm. I get to be more present. I get to thrive in my lifestyle. I don't know where you landed in your whys. I get to be at peace with myself. Wherever you landed, this is where you're going to create it and make it nice and big. And I want you to rep it, meaning repeat it throughout today until tomorrow. And this is why I love these little chunks of 15 minutes, because a lot of times that's all what mamas have nowadays. I get to fill in the blank, repeat it. I will see you tomorrow's class at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for those who have joined me from YouTube. Sounds like the tube is where the people is at. Facebook and LinkedIn if you're watching the replay.